first time I smoked weed, I was 14, and a friend of mine's older brother called me up. I didn't have a cell phone then, so he called my house. He's like, "Oh, come cruise with me. We're going to this thing called Fsotd, which is like a Portuguese party in Point Loma. There's like a lot of big Portuguese fishing community there, so they have like a party every year kind of thing."
Very cool.
So my friend picked me up, and I didn't know we were gonna smoke or anything like that. He's like a couple years older than me, and like we drove down the street to this area like Sunset Cliffs, which was like right by my house. We like parked there, and we went to our other friend had his van parked there, and we got in his van. And it's all hot box and stuff. And then like they handed me a joint. I was like, all right, here we go. And I probably hit it a couple times. I doubt I inhaled it or anything. Then went to the place, and I remember like on the drive, this road felt like normally it's like, like a 30-second road, but it felt like it was like 30 minutes, like to me, like I was pretty baked. And I remember like seeing the homies at the spot that like, I know they all smoked, but I hadn't yet. And I'd be like, oh, smell my hand. And like reeked of like a joint, like I thought it was so cool, But yeah, it's pretty classic looking back.
Part of my fingers.
Yeah, exactly. Right? They're probably thinking like I just hooked up with like a chick or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it was like, and it's like smelled like some joint. Yeah, like, what are you doing? Yeah, I was all stoned out of my mind.
Yeah, he's like pushing his hand in their face. Like, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck?
What about you, Jordan? What was the first time? What was lateral? What's the first time you ever?
I feel like Jordan started young.
Younger than 14. Holy hell.
No.
Well, I didn't like become a stoner. A year. It wasn't until I was like 15 that I like really became a stoner.
Yeah.
Like I smoked a couple times after that, but then like when I was a sophomore in high school, like all my friends were smoking, and then it was pretty much like I just like started smoking with them.
And you surf, so it's like it kind of goes a little hand in hand.
Yeah, especially like
you're
in
Ocean Beach.
You become friends with a lot of older people when you're surfing and stuff, and it's like everybody that surfs pretty much smokes weed.
Yeah, it'd be rare if you didn't smoke weed.
What was it
back then? Yeah.
What was the tree like? Was it stress at first and then went to chronic?
Yeah, I think I wouldn't say it was stress, but it was like probably some pretty good weed the first time I smoked a joint.
AZ popcorn,
and then like I'd say like the first few, I was stealing weed from my dad actually the first few times I smoked after that. Like he used to have me be like his lookout when I was like 12. Like he'd be smoking on family trips, and I'd be like looking out for my mom or sisters. And he'd be like trying to get me to smoke when I was like 13. And I was like really into like youth group and stuff at the time. And I was like, no, I'm never smoking weed.
Yeah.
And it's like,
for real.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
so
Phil's
funny.
a character, bro.
Your parents are open to it. You're like, nah, I'm good.
Pops and I remember my dad telling me, he's like, if you ever want to smoke weed, I'm cool with it as long as you smoke weed on the weekend. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
Yeah, like that works.
Yeah, like I was like, I'm never smoking weed anyway, so it doesn't matter. But then like when I did start smoking weed, like, I'd go in there and steal from my dad's stash, and I knew where his bong was. I had his little like fucking bong from like 1977, like this weird ceramic bong. And then like I went to go surfing after smoking. My mom went in the garage and smelt it. And then she's like called my dad. And then like I came back and she's like confronted me about it. And I was like, well, Dad said I could smoke on the weekend. And then she asked my dad, he's like, I don't remember ever saying that. He's like, well, you know what? That sounds like a pretty good deal. And then like he went and bought me a vaporizer from the smoke shop. And he's like, yo, because he wanted one for himself too. Like that was an excuse to my mom. Like, oh yeah, we got to get Shaun a vaporizer. It's better for his lungs. But he's like, yeah. So like, he's like, as long as you and your friends or just smoke at home, I don't mind. Cause he's like, where do you guys go to smoke when you smoke? Like, oh, I don't know, like in alleys or like on top of the elementary school roof, or like, what the fuck are you guys thinking? He's like, you guys are going to get in trouble. It's like, just smoke at home, So it was like, he's definitely super cool that he was like chill like that,
Hey, if you like that video and you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button below and subscribe to the channel. First Smoke of the Day clips.